There is 7 things that you can look at. There's a lot more than 7.
Yeah.
So the first one at the bottom is the change in skin color, the change in skin tone, the change in breathing location, the change in breathing rate, the change in the pupil dilation, and the change in the eye focus. For example, skin color. What does the skin look like? Now, let's say that the person is very white and they become more red. What does it mean? Angry? What else? Drunk? What else could it mean? The truth is that you don't know. You don't know what it means. So sensory acuity is only your ability to observe the changes. It means something. The only way to know what it means is to ask him. Who knows? He might say that his sunburn. He went to Da Nang and spent too much time on the beach. Breathing rate. Fast to slow. I was with my wife many years ago. It was a Sunday, and I said, "Honey, what would you like to eat for dinner?" She looked at me and she says, "Up to you." Then I said, I feel like Italian tonight. We go to our favorite Italian restaurant. She looked at me. She says, "Up to you." That day I knew that I married the right woman. So I said, well, let's go for Italian. So we went to my favorite Italian restaurant in Bangkok. It's called Big Mama. And I look at the menu and I said, oh, what about my favorite pizza? She looked at me and she says, "Up to you." So I ordered that and I ordered the next thing. And then the waiter brings the food. It's on the table. It smells so good. So I take my plate, start eating. And I looked at my wife and said, "Honey, why you're not eating?" And she looked at me and she said, "I don't want to eat Italian food." I said, "What do you mean you don't want to eat Italian food? I asked you what kind of food you want to eat. You said it was up to me. I said, what kind of food do you want to eat in the menu? You said it was up to me. I don't understand." And she said, "How long have we been married?" I said, "Well, many years." And she said, "You should know what kind of food I want to eat." I said, "What do you mean I should know what kind of food do you want to eat?" She says, "If you love me, you will know." And I said, "What? What the hell? Knowing what kind of food you want to eat and love have anything to do?" And she said, "Well, if you love me, you will know what I want to eat. And because you don't know, it means you don't love me." And I was very confused. Only women in Thailand like this? So I realized when my wife says it's up to you, it's up to me to know what is up to her. So if her lips move, it means that I need to know. If the lip doesn't move, then everything okay. So sensory acuity has 2 parts. The first part is sensory acuity with yourself. Example, remember that. When Sebastian took a shower and he looked down and he did not see his thing. That's a signal from his body that he needs to lose weight. The second way of looking at sensory acuity, when you're noticing the change in people around you. And the senses is the 3 main senses: visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. Now you've seen 7 things, but it can be more than that. And what we're saying is even small changes from one moment to the other moment means that something happened.